Welcome you guys, welcome to Kiran Swati New Tutorials. In last lecture, we have discussed about structure of animal cell. So that is an example related to the eukaryotic cell. So now we are going to discuss about cell membrane. So what is cell membrane? That cell, it is surrounded by a cell membrane. So it is a protective layer. It is helpful to give the protection as well as shape and rigidity to the cell. So those are the main functions performed by this cell membrane. So here the cell membrane, it is also called as a plasma membrane, or it is also called as a plasma lemma. So it is also called as what? So it is also called as plasma membrane, or it is also called as plasma lemma. Right? So here the cell membrane, the term, it was given by Kramer and Nageli. The term of plasma lemma, it was given by Plough. So here the term cell membrane, that was given by Kramer and Nageli. Term plasma lemma, it was given by Plough. Right? So what is cell membrane or plasma membrane? So here the plasma membrane or cell membrane, so it is a thin, elastic, semi-permeable membrane. So if you will see in plant cells, so that is present between the cell wall and a protoplasm. So what about the cell membrane? So here it is a thin layer, it is a thin and elastic semi-permeable membrane. A semi-permeable means it will not permit all the type of molecules, it will take the selectively molecules into the cell. So in plant cells, where it is present, that cell membrane, so it is present between the cell wall and a protoplasm. Right? And so many scientists, they want to give the brief information about that cell membrane, but that finally after discovery of a electron microscope, that is who is discovered that electron microscope, that was discovered by Knoll and Ruska. After discovery of that electron microscope, they are trying to give the information about a brief information about this cell membrane. So they are investigating on human RBC, human red blood cell, and they are giving some information related to the cell membrane. So here the cell membrane, it is consist of various types of components, like here it is having lipids and proteins. It is also having carbohydrates, and along with that cholesterol. Right? So these are the various compounds it is present in this cell membrane. Right? So many models it is proposed, they want to explain about the cell membrane, but ultimate accepted model, it is a fluid mosaic model, and that is proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. So now we are going to discuss about that fluid mosaic model. So who is proposed this fluid mosaic model? That was proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. So according to this model, so here it is having what type of components? So those are lipids, proteins, carbohydrates, and cholesterol also. Right? So first we are starting with the lipid molecules. So here it is having which type of lipids? So if you will see lipids in plasma membrane or cell membrane, so here it is having a phosphoglycerides. So the type of lipids it is present in this cell membrane. So here it is having water. So that is phosphoglycerides. So it is a major component. It is present in the cell membrane or a plasma membrane. So here the lipids are amphipathic in nature. So here it is in which nature? So here the lipids are amphipathic molecule. It means, so the lipid molecule, it is having a two types of parts, both hydrophilic as well as a hydrophobic parts. So the type of lipid molecules what we call as, so these are amphipathic molecules. It means what? It means having what? So it means it is having a hydrophilic head and a hydrophobic type. Hydrophilic polar head, hydrophilic polar phosphate head, and hydrophobic non-polar fatty acid type, right? So the type of molecule what we call as, that is a amphipathic molecules. So how these lipids are arranged in plasma membrane? So those are arranged in a lipid bilayer. So those are arranged in a two layers. So how they are arranged? They are arranged in a lipid bilayer, right? So now if you will see the structure of the plasma membrane, so then easily you can understood that the plasma membrane structure. So see, so here it is having what? So here it is having a amphipathic molecules, hydrophilic head as well as hydrophobic tail. So those are arranged in a bilipid layer, right? So see, so it is a hydrophilic head and it is a hydrophobic tail. So here the hydrophilic head, it is present on outer side. So here the hydrophobic tail, it is present on inner side. So in this membrane also, so the arrangement it is same. So here also hydrophilic head, it is present outer side, and hydrophobic tail, it is present towards the inner side, right? So it is what? So here it is hydrophilic head. Now it is a hydrophobic type, right? So those are arranged in a bilayers. Means here it is having a two layers, lipid a bilayer. So that is about these lipids. So here the lipids, it is having a one property, that is a quasi-fluid nature of lipids. So it is helpful for movement of proteins or lipids, a lateral movement or a flip-flop movement. So which type of character that is which type of nature? That is a quasi-fluid nature. It means, so here the lipids, those are not completely fluid or liquid or not completely solid. So it is a jelly-like substance, right? So the jelly-like substance, that character, it is helpful for a movement of these proteins or lipids. So in this manner, or sometimes in this manner also. So sometimes the proteins or lipids, it will move in the same layer, or sometimes it is moves in this manner also, and another layer also. If it will moves in the same layer, so then what we call as the type of movement, what we call as, that is a lateral movement. If it will moves in this manner, so then we call as it is a flip-flop movement. So it with the help of this quasi-fluid nature of the lipids, right? So that is we are measuring as a fluidity. What is fluidity? So the ability to move the proteins in a overall bilayer. So we are measuring as a fluidity. So that is what is the use of that fluidity. So it is helpful for cell division and cell growth and secretion and endocytosis. So these are all the functions it is performed by with the help of this quasi-fluid nature of this lipid molecules, right? So it is about the lipids. So later we are going to discuss about proteins. So what about proteins? So how much quantity it is present? So here the proteins, it is present 52%. So what type of proteins? Mainly two types of proteins. So based on the position of the proteins. So those are present on the surface of the plasma membrane, or they are present partially buried or completely buried. So how it is present on the plasma membrane? So based on that we are classified into two types. So what are those two types? So those are integral proteins and peripheral proteins. So those are what? So those are integral proteins and those are peripheral proteins. So what about integral proteins? So integral proteins means so these proteins are partially or completely buried into the plasma membrane. So see, so these are the proteins. So these proteins are completely buried in this plasma membrane. So this type of proteins what we call as, so those are integral proteins. So sometimes these proteins are they are in a partially buried, not completely buried, right? So if it is completely buried into the plasma membrane and it forms a channel like structure, so here it is helpful for movement of various molecules inside and outside the cell with the help of this protein, right? So what type of proteins it is present? So here the integral proteins, and sometimes those are partially buried, sometimes those are completely buried into the plasma membrane, right? So what we call as those type of proteins? So those are integral proteins. So these are integral proteins. So what we call as is so these are integral proteins. Right? So what about the peripheral proteins? So peripheral proteins means so these are present on the surface of that lipid molecules. So then what we call as those are peripheral proteins. So where it is present? So it is present on the surface of the plasma membrane, right? So see, if the proteins, if it is present on the surface of the plasma membrane, right? So these are present on the surface of the plasma membrane. So then what we call as this type of proteins? So those are peripheral proteins. So easily we can separate all these peripheral proteins. So here these peripheral proteins, it is having some enzymatic activity, right? So it is about peripheral proteins. If it is completely buried into the membrane, so are partially buried into the membrane, what we call as integral proteins, and it's from channel-like structure. It is helpful for to carry the molecules outside to inside, right? So it is about proteins. So later about another type of component, it is present in the plasma membrane. So that is a cholesterol. So what about a cholesterol? What is the use of cholesterol? So here the plasma membrane stability, it was maintained by this cholesterol only. So here plasma membrane, so in some places here it is having water. So here it is having a cholesterol. So with the help of this one, so what is the use of this cholesterol? It is helpful for the plasma membrane stability. And cold temperature also, that membrane structure, it was maintained by this cholesterol only. So here it is helpful for water. Here it is helpful for stability of plasma membrane. And to keep the membrane in a cold temperature also. Right? So what are the other components? It is present in this plasma membrane. So that is carbohydrates in the form of oligosaccharides. So how much quantity it is present? So here it is having a 2 to 5% of carbohydrates it is present, right? So these are oligosaccharides. Right? So these are carbohydrate molecules are sugar molecules. So what is the use of these oligosaccharides or carbohydrates? So here it is helpful to perform various types of functions like cell adhesion and cell recognition, right? So these are the functions it is mainly performed by this oligosaccharide, and it is also helps in cell signaling also, right? So here it is helps in cell adhesion and cell recognition and cell signaling. So these are the functions it was performed by with the help of this a carbohydrate molecule, right? So it is a structure of this plasma membrane. So what type of functions it was performed by this plasma membrane? So here it is a semi-permeable membrane, right? So it will not allow all the type of molecules. So what type of transport mechanisms it is having? So here it is performed by mainly 3 types. So what are those 3 types? So those are a passive transport, active transport, and osmosis. What is passive transport? The movement of molecules from higher concentration to a lower concentration. So how the movement of molecules takes place from high concentration to low concentration along the concentration gradient, right? So without using ATP or without using energy, so then the type of transport what we call as that is a passive transport. So without energy. If you will see some of the molecules, so those are polar molecules, they can't move easily. So that's why those molecules it will move against the concentration gradient. Means the movement of molecules takes place from low concentration to high concentration, right? With utilizing ATP. So here in passive transport, so there is no need of energy, but here it will utilize energy in the form of ATP. So utilize energy, then the movement of molecules takes place, right? So later about osmosis. So here the osmosis also the movement of molecules takes place along the concentration gradient. So here along the concentration gradient, so here against the concentration gradient, so here also along the concentration gradient. It means the movement of molecules takes place from high concentration to low concentration through the semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. So then what we call as the type of transport, so that is a osmosis, right? So it is about various transport mechanisms performed by a plasma membrane. So I hope it is helpful for you guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.